Hey friends, today I wanted to talk to you about should you get an inspection, especially a new property or a young property and a highly renovated property. I have a lot of buyers in that time to tell me, or ask me rather, should I get an inspection? And I tell them yes, and there's three reasons. One, it's the best amount of time that you're gonna have spending in a potential property that you will be buying. And you can really get a sense of the unit. You can really understand what your future home would be it an apartment or a house. And potentially you might find something that is so fundamentally wrong with the unit or with the home that the deal is off, that you're no longer interested. So that's answer number one, reason number one. Reason number two is often there's missing information. So if you're buying in a strata, perhaps, the seller might think that they paid for all three buildings for brand new roofs, and they fully believe that they did that. And so through the inspection, the inspector might discover that, oh my gosh, only two of the buildings have new roofs. And then you dig into that a bit more and realize that there's a misinformation and the seller actually didn't pay for all three buildings to get re-roofed, and rather there's one building that in the future will be a future cost to the buyer. So in that case, for the inspection, it probably provides an opportunity for you and the seller to re-clarify that and come up with a new price point on the value of the home potentially. And item number three, which is typically the most typical outcome, is you get to see all the imperfections, because even a brand new home has imperfections, but the typical resale property has a whole number of deficiencies, cracks, scratches, stains, things that aren't working. And if you don't do an inspection, my experience is that often a buyer will have a little bit of buyer's remorse when they move in, and they're constantly noticing things that are not perfect in their apartment. Perhaps the cabinets aren't closing wonderfully, or there's a scratch on the floor, or the tile in the bathroom is broken. And so the inspection is really there to protect you for really big issues, and also to protect your emotions and minimize your buyer's remorse. So get an inspection done, folks.